Okay, bro. No more kwaba.
Mejoso, Bra Prince, senior man, Mejoso pa.
That's good. Now, maybe so yeah, brief introduction for brief one.
Yeah. Okay. Media kasa the FM Fifi. Fifi na media kasa.
Okay.
Ghana na me wo kwa nkokọ ho na me wo ho na me ye adwuma. Me ko school Legon. Me ko Legon me wie 2016. University of Ghana Legon. Me wie na adwuma bi ani o. Inti me samba back to kwa ana me best start private school teaching. Inti na me child was some private school bi. Kwa. Inti me child there for a period of 3 years. And me new opportunity to work in one of the government hospitals. And side over baby.
Yeah, now you're Ghana before and Sana will do fine. Okay.
Yes, Inti. And na me a nurse, that particular hospital. Inti me here for less than 2 years and do 2 years cry and me new opportunity to travel and me de ba UK hano.
Oh, I see. Now, yes, free Ghana, Utu Kwanko do you, not to say how was your experience because we be himself with you could do up and not to say, baby, we could do not to say.
Okay, before some band there, me were very high expectations because
my
expectations near very high because my classmates for no, I don't know my dick before some me bano. Over her pictures on my post on Facebook and Instagram now they know to say yes. A cool year UK hopper, I never had an air course of it's in me expectations. Heaven, yes. Sena Debbie I can heaven no yes. It's not my expectations say okay, maybe UK need within 1 or 2 years and a maximum 3 years no say me near market within that short period no yes and I only crofo to din koma omo tu kwan omo ko UK na me wona fofo bebre I think that's one thing me na for ebi wo Canada ebi so USA and ebi so UK ha that is the time I na me wo Ghana no nti me wo Ghana me nyemu din koma like no mo chem say okay niema mu ye ni ade nti me new opportunity am ye the me tu kwan and me de buy into me ban there na like my expectations are very high but nyamiadum within 18 months and as I mean can say maximum of 2 years na near my year all right and I think that na my year with the nursing job na me na sika kakra eba intimitimi near my kakra wo fie say bia yes, me bagana sister. I'm a bagana every year. Into me ba me koda hotel. Minimum conform bagana. I'm into me yeshi. Oba jo koda hotel. But
okay, not to say. Okay, now you be when you go see. You say you move a brief. I have many friends. You my name is Ghana Pride. Maybe not just you be Utu Pano. Unya administrative so baby. Were you that kind of person?
yeah, initially they me call there me there. Na me ni plan bia. They know me to man say me dey say me too kwai. Na me ni plan say bia. Me say bagana and I say within 2 years me bagana. But I think that it was one time, just one day me fear juma ebedu fie no. And I like me take some voice be say kasa chem say kofi like tenase and just reflect on your life. The life I will live you or UK han it's all about obesoyano pa 4:30 alarm obesesi alarm 4:30 ebebo na oyema show na wako kitchen maybe akoye aduane kakra o dey share bag mu no wako chase bus also do or at the same time yes I will do na bus na to ajaw no wako chase bus wako tina adwuma mu obetina adwuma be 13 hours within 13 hours shift now we break time be 1 hour pen obinya wum obesan ba bedu fie obepon ba bedu fie no na ekwa kobo 9 because na san twa bus be mienu na bus be miensa it ma bedu fie no na anajo 9 abo yes that time na ba bedu fie no untimi ndi fufu endi ampesi endi banku oba ya na okwa akogyae no akwa eden wasan akokoda ebebo 4:30 anopa no wasan sorry bio and the cycle was just continuous
keep going roller coaster
it's sad that me feel adwuma bedu fie na me tell voice be setting as kofi na reflect on is this the kind of life our heading opese Olivia na yes because me hwemu a me de mani hwemu a empenifo a omudi kan bajae no that is ye uncle mo ne ye aunties mo no Omo ma ba bet na UK ache for about 20 years, 30 years, you know. That is their life. Omuni life,
Yes.
Papa Bia, excuse me to say. Adwuma na okọ adwuma no abeda okọ adwuma no
Mami
abeda.
Musa, Okodu UK, Omo Anomatana 20 years, 30 years, Omo Anomatana Wachepa, no Mabra Boom net to say, O compare, no net to say.
Me nka say so great bia because omoba the can you say the planner ewo wa ni say oba be ye adwuma unya sika kakra to mortgage. That is a futu a obi a de man no. A futu o de man ti omo nyina no most of them are obehia no omo ku omo ho aye adwuma obi wo ho a otimi ye adwuma mienu ofi ha na okọ ha na didie mu kra enye papa bia ne nam obeda be just 4 hours in the day and I say 4 hours in the night into didie mu a enye papa ne nam mu so a sa enye papa into time bia na wa dwan ye shi which is not good for the health as well into most of them
Exactly.
like yeah
Exactly.
my sitting mu ne health wise no and said uncle yi so na me di mani tu sa anya mani na na maka say this is not the kind of life me pese me live because unya betina system nim eche for some time and na sa traps more traps bebre sa traps no
Yes.
chill na traps never wa
Yes.
untimi mba fie bio you can never come back home again untimi mba bio
Divine, mortgage say, Obaba Kutuma, and now the unfound him.
they be I mean like me no for here every time about this particular mortgage issue no me personally there me can say mortgage bad but for me personally there it's not something that I'm interested in any idea me what any
You
interest
want
in
to be free in life.
yes simply because my long-term goals in ASM relocating my bagana no my baby living
Oh,
in my
wow.
life
Oh,
yes
wow.
that is my
Once in
long-term
a
goal
home for retirement.
Jose
Once in a home for retirement.
aha retirement age debi amika retirement age 67 years 67
Okay.
years and at 67 no government in this person increase at the cost 68
There we go.
Auntie, I'm just thinking, say, into me, Baba, sorry, I'm 4:30. I could chase bus. I could go 13 hours, and the cycle will keep repeating. Because he said, maybe 67, and that is not the kind
67.
of life. That's not the kind of life I'm a person living.
Unbelievable.
Yes, you end up in the care home. You end up
Yes.
in the care home. And now, mortgage,
Yes.
for instance, you find the say, you find the somebody 35 years is here. Just assumption. Maybe I make a mortgage this year. Now, averagely, mortgage in our Chromahano, you remember a period of about 30 years to 35 years. Now they are older
Okay.
to mortgage, which means that for the next 30 years and for the next 35 years, now say what's now UK Chromaha. Now we are Jumadin editias mortgage, It is somebody 35. Now me kwaji mortgage, never taking me 35 years to finish paying, which means that by the time I make your mortgage now, might 70 years. Which means up to the time.
Mami
Yeah.
Musa was saying, Ninkawano Kafra. Unse Udu Abuchukufra. There are people about Ubusa about 80% of people are Omeka Chose for mortgage. Okay, what will be what mortgage ya? What's the son in Yamaso or Banana?
I think I've spoken to a few people or more mortgage in EBD, but so only Omudin Koma because of mortgage, they feel like they've been trapped. They've been trapped
Okay.
with the mortgage,
Okay.
If even if they have intentions of relocating back to Ghana, it will not be possible.
I see.
Because with mortgage, once I work for mortgage, I was saying on the long term. Now here Juma, now this year, me metana Ghana. Because I may say payment, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, no one to pa. Ubenya se my beji mortgage na fin some no maton. I'm be for na bia or ma calculate percentage bi nom do sika ma na investment now Okwaya na say buy. Until for me, for instance, there me long term goals here say me back Ghana. Na ma ba be me anka me business. Then I'll just leave from there. Until me hwe no na me hwe mortgage mortgage will not be in line with maybe long-term goals, So I'll not go for that.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Maybe some Busa question. Unse Waduma now you feel you had a perception say Udu Abuja things will be all right. You say your perception, you say Ghana, your phone, you could do a brute say team, your messy. Who do you next to say? I don't know, person back to Ghana, and again, also.
I say one day, it just took me one day to change my perception. Initially, I me band there, na me desa me ba brute, me de keke me ba. It's me ba no ye juma scare ba ni adiba. One day me bedu fe na me tina na me say na. With this kind of life, I'll be sorry, koye juma long hours, ibi wa be juma mienu. Sika kakra ebe ba on sem no, ni na besa afi nsem. And the only option is just to go back and keep working. Not cycle no better because he said obedi 67. So I was like, mean to me ain't living my life like this. Because he said made this 67. No. I can't continue to live my life like this. I wanted freedom. So I think the key word and I say the main thing for me was my freedom. And I say my flexibility. Freedom. Yes, me person me that time I'm a pay. Now me sorry time I'm a pay. And yeah alarm and I was say mommy sorry. And what's me yeah mushimi and sana ma sorry. And what's me question na juma mu 13 hours and sana manyeska ayere ato aduane adi. That is not the kind of life me person me live ema me ho say me kwa kwaje ebi aka me pe car bi na ya ka tell me say ebe cost me 10,000 pounds. Na makwa kwaje car na fe bosia ana me dit every month be ebe me 300 pounds. Every month ebe me 300 pounds. That is not the kind of life me person me live. Inti me shemu
Divine, do you think say we lack certain information because me share say what follow me on TikTok acha me share enkrofo a message me obi o ha eduma kra wo ye Ghana no ekoyi but still no person o dey eduma no too kwan. You think say we lack certain information about Abuja old buggers nan kan che ya?
Yeah, I think that yeah. And luckily enough, and I think that we've got a new like wave via air Koswa.
Yes.
To say yes, information about the realities about Abrocheno. Yeah, kanine ni hosa, kanine ni hosa. Omo mudi can buy and omo my the right information. Omo can be bia entry. But the new ones, the young guys now, album now, my bet the reality involved no. I think they are speaking out now. So saying Omokasa, you are a pioneer. Also, Obabi, Australia, I think, Australia, and you had the experience, and now you are back to Ghana, and you are inspiring some of us to also come back to Ghana like that.
Yes.
Senior man, yeah. So I think that it's all about information. It's our kind. We lack the information about the
information.
the right information about the realities in Abrochi. And the sad aspect is Obi Ofiena the reality about Abrochi China on Jindi. On Jindi. Obedrin say bia waba Abrochi, waba UK, and an yemeko yema, and our own person also bedding. Eba enjoy be, and our own catch say UK yet. Sometimes I think the best experience, I can say, the best way to let people learn is to come and experience it themselves.
Experience.
Exactly. So I think it's all about the yeah.
Now, Divine, for now, say what stay home for say 2 years or
my what close to 5.
Close to 5. Say what perception when I'm Ghana because Encrophobia report to say they had a new idea about Ghana. Say Ghana say so Ghana be ma
me say offer countries say what the whole order. Ghana is the best place to live. There is no place like Ghana. Yes, there is no place like Ghana. Ghana is the best place to live. First time maybe back to Ghana after 18 months. After 18 months, me who say now this is not the kind of life me person me live, and I make sure my manager so me 2 weeks, me person like me go free my mind kaka, me person me go Ghana and me go the holidays. First time me do back to Kotoka International Airport, and I had a different kind of feeling. I don't know. Meaning say Obia what you can call Abrochi what known for some time. Now back to Ghana. Meaning say unya bedu like the soil of Ghana. Meaning say that kind of a different kind of feeling there. And I was like, yes, I've come home. Like this is home. This is where I'm supposed to live. And ever since then, every year be me back Ghana. Now me be 1 month. And me baby Memba just like that, say meba beninam keke. Meba, I try to identify problems in my society. Baby, I'm a one. Many crofodi komo. Omo around no munim system. No mudin komo ni be say what are the kind of problems are the community nim. Now, my say, is there anything I can do to solve that problem? So that is a business on its own. That is a business on its own. For instance, for instance, baby ana yet no na a new residential area and for CCC dining ade. Inti say bia omo pe bibia to provisions e bia kosua bread, a biscuit, emo barrier, vegetables. Omo pe sa nyema ni nyina to a je omo nante ko far away e ko kwan no ho ansa no makoko to sa nyema ni nyina. So I saw that as an opportunity to make me a supermarket. Make me be a supermarket area ho. Yeah. Now sa nyema ni nyina, sa nyema na mabobo su nyina no bi pe bia to a they can just come there and buy it. I won't hear some benant yakko far away. To toss and that's a business on its own. That's
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yes. Just
so divine.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, let me say I think that's one of the ways you walk according to me to help ourselves. The Ghana for any two form. I think most people I am do money business do money like some big but you being that so said business no near man did that form no near marketing kitina yemfa ya nimbu no na scan and that is where we can start from near marketing kitino into show community ni mo then what kind of services and wo ubetimi are provided. That is a business on its own, and I think it's working for me. Yeah,
thanks to our other brothers for being that money. Our other brothers are more advocating or more preaching about a near mind which my you feel. I'm really inspired. This is a new way to say about banana. Say
I know it. Yeah.
Me too from me too quite somewhere 2013, 2014. Me too quite new be our case. Ghana. You bet to my say you say oh do my papa bia me too quite because I can not can make you attend to now. Let me say go force you. But for now, I'm telling you.
I know the
in the next 5 years, divine something will happen.
In about 10 years to 20 years time, Abroche any attractive view. I'm sure any attractive view. The UK is not like how it used to be. And I think the Union now more USA, Canada, Belgium, Amsterdam, Germany, almost they will have similar experiences. Abroche and Senyana a first time. Yes. And in some years to come, I think it's going to be worse. And Ghana is the best place to be. Ghana is where you can have your freedom. Maybe Ghana, maybe that time I'm a pay, sorry time I'm a pay, but over here, yadi DM for instance, yadi DM unwediane in bulk because unya time and nwediane every day because of akopesta okoye adwuma 13 hours. Untimi nko kitchen ko nwediane de bia. Nti bia one day bia obenya ne off no ana ode ben no waduane nyina in bulk. No atete a chef
fridge.
What they say fridge mean to waduane DM no from the fridge to the microwave, fridge to microwave, fridge to microwave, which is not good for our health. It is not good for our health. Yes.
People are not looking at these things. Divine.
It's not good for our health. Like, say, this is not how we should live our life. I'm Ghana. You ever bump a see, I didn't pay any CC, I ever bump quite, I didn't quite any CC. The OPB, I'll bet you
and then make a could travel, the body, Nipa or personal, or frame say, if you any nti na me kwafum na mko twitwa abode ni bi na mtiti nkontomri na mtiti kwansu sa ani nyaadwa na me ba fia na ja ma be wo fufu bi this is how we be scared. Yes, we shouldn't be scared to live, to go back to how we were living before. We shouldn't be scared. People are just scared. It's all about planning. It's all about planning and coming back home. Into divine, a dear foot on Alabama will be a or Tigana within a human apostle, but and before pressure is still not enough. Unya Dumana, there be a brain is come and what would you tell those people?
Madam Meka say, Abrochedia is only good for Obia or ye hoslamaya like only any daso bia wa oho ebia wa uni adwuma uni bibia ya ebroska every month uni any daso bia na opportunity ni beto homa there you can make use of that opportunity and go because you have nothing to lose. You don't have anything to lose. But on the other side, no, say be a adwuma bi obu ha ohun 10,000 Ghana cedis every month. Adwuma o ye no.
Yes.
Ohun 10,000 Ghana cedis every month. Obi hu 7,000 Ghana cedis every month. I think you should be okay. So who can have first so manage this kana? You should be okay. And it doesn't necessarily mean say or say we just have 10,000 Ghana cedis, you know. Now utukwan because it's a gamble. The same me who approach ni say a bet, a gamble. Oba oba so ain't me fa. It's 50-50. So I didn't think now will be papa. Now we'll gamble. Now they are back into a world where you are not really certain say a farmer and I say and farmer, especially when right now UK immigration laws no every time they keep changing it. Time be almost some immigration laws no, and it is not
Yes.
favorable. It's not favorable for immigrants. Yeah, if we
Yes.
Africa, any other places here, but those laws no almost no, it's making things quite difficult for us to stay over here. So for me personally, the food to the moment say, who will be papa be here or Ghana now? Who will freedom? The key thing is freedom. Who will
Freedom.
freedom? Yes, who will
Fantastic.
freedom?
Freedom.
Now will flexibility of your time. With me that time out pay. Sorry, time out pay. You have peace within your soul. Bibia koso kama. Why should you trade this to come into a world where you are not even certain of what is going to happen to you, and you become
Exactly.
frustrated in the end? So sometimes it's not worth it. But how can Omunjindi, okay, dia ombeje di omo no be di achi until
I
some
say a cry, beba.
yes
A whole nya brefi.
yes
A cry, beba.
I don't know what can mention o ma say no obu how can say a whole nya brefi, but it's not simple sometimes and yes simple so I say a whole nya
Yes,
ma
yes,
sorry
yes.
na me ba so I was to two achi answer no
Exactly.
waba yeah
Exactly. Divine say who two points is here. A day and cowbay differently. A bema would move about back to Ghana in terms of. We say many uncrophobic as I say, Prince, minima. Say, come say to come for Friday. May we near near to Mama to feel them. Me buy me who be share with and then I'm trapped into the fee. A day as I say, is what no 5 years. Then I can put you to Friday and cowbay differently. A beboama, what my plan be feeling.
okay me dear anka all my savings sika bia eba me sem all my savings no I think the priority for me saving my money biano, it will be towards investment. Sika bi eba me sem biano, and come the beko investment. And yes, that time na me ko yeah, and yes, that time na me ko to designer clothes bi and I say me ko to perfumes akese, me ko to trainers and every weekend bi many boys no ye pie ni akọ chele and I me ko akọje some luxury car bi and I say sa ni mani na
Okay, plan for so many.
yes, and yes, I was maybe about sika about some na ya titi bibiama. I'm an asa. In think I'm too confident for the year. Yet you make us sky beba me sembiano is going to investment. Intimation me investment answer. Na me me investment ni wia se bi beka na me obi papa bi ya me de akwa ye. So I think that is what I would have done differently. I'll just make up my mind. Everything is towards investment. Invest in Ghana. Investment in Ghana.
Wow. Okay, Divine. Thank you so much. Now, who said you say what about Ghana? A dear food na the Bema will be a what na do to Ghana your food. Ono the home fee Ghana ne papa. A dear food na the Bema sample for.
Sena midi kan no. Ghana is the best place to live. Sa nipa na oka say Ghana ya fom, Ghana nye papa no. Ubisa sa nipa ne say do they have their freedom? Do they have their peace? Do they have flexibility over their own time? Ube say they don't even have freedom. Sa nipa no that you can say that 4:30 pepe o say alarm e bono sorry na ko chesi bus na okoye adwuma. But sa nipa ne say Ghana e ya fom. But omra Ghana no mo behwe the kind of life Ghanaians live Ghana. They have their freedom. They are at peace.
They have their freedom.
They are at peace. there's much freedom. There's so much freedom in Ghana. And it's a food to the man sign pan say, Sansem na I kafa Ghana hono. It's not the best. I mean who be on social media. Ghana na krum. You need krofu fro bia o baby. Yes, Sena near my sister, Ewa Bruce, UK near the with immigration laws. One day, any one was said, sorry, no Makaso be on funny bag, non conicrum. Yes, ye castle be on funny bag, non conicrum, and fan Albeko. Also now, say Ghana air foam. Into be foam one as a infana, Obeko. Into Ghana, the Ghana near foam. Yes, your crew are one, and Ghana is the best place to live because of the freedom. Maybe the freedom there, because of the freedom that we have in Ghana.
You are like me. I'm someone I may value freedom. Maybe I can't say I will never work in Abuja until retirement. Because why will I have to work until 67 and some for retirement? Maybe I'm a baba to Ghana. Now me banner say, see I'm here young, I'm about Ghana. If be a member who problem be, I'm to my rectify because I'm young. And to me problem my rectify. Now as I say, it's before Australia. Now me back 67, 70. Me banner will be me trust me so much. Music no this kind of when and as a the first was I rectify our problem. Into the be everything for say a brand more young and I'm on planning a move to Ghana because Ubenya experience I'm able to now rectify. Maybe our next move, you know, maybe I'll be able to go back to Abuja. So, into the day, and command makes the internet to immediately say move back to Ghana. I'm working towards say by next year for America. Maybe can happen to me. Make happen to man. Maybe I'm for holidays, and it's possible. We can do it.
Oh yeah, sure.
Near the near because over Ghana is here. Adia. But Maka say a problem now for phobia, rent here. I then all plan to move to Ghana. You see 1 or 2 bedroom
I think I think the problem is that because of more routine or more person or more show off no be higher person or sit down kuntain now busia for any na for obi who say yes UK burger ni Canada burger ni and I say American burger enu ni. Sadana, I am a person who it may take you back 10 years, 15 years, and sana. What is Sadano? But any competition, say 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, be a Messia, you be a yasem, Mino be a yasem, in your competition, 1 bedroom, na mate Messia, Messi, my pen baby atana, my business be a mayor, Nemaye, that is it.
That's it. Yeah. I have a friend now in New Zealand, who's a member of Australia. For now, I'm Ghana, but now Australia. I have a friend that in New Zealand. Unim do obey or Ghana be see dan kesiye pa. Enti the next move they say or go back to New Zealand and not for capital. And no the punya is true. They say New Zealand is here buying and everything. Or befia only anything to live off. Ebusuafo na send o musika no. And now oba obi anu o befia no. They say wakawa ebusuafo na tene dan. They say ebusuafo mo. Ono aka say mo antina dan. So what is the point?
It's the only investment or why need dying Cassiano.
Of course, or capital stroke in the Huajim. Waka. It is Waka New Zealander, unto feeding. And me strong advocate, may advocate chunk of force a sit down Cassia because Sky now will change yes, happy. And it's all 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. That's fine. Baby can live in our yeah, and then see down kakraka from the same year, and you want to hear
back up.
Into the be a foot to am little say, be sit down 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. Sanima will be about move over Ghana and them. Oh, today I'm catching for say, on more adopted, be a friend of minimalist. On live life. Minimalist. Yes, divine. Minimalist.
Yeah.
Yes, live simple. And moving forward, you know. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Moving forward, you know. A dear futu and Adabema Ubia. Person move to Ghana because Ghana. No, I think say you spotted some businesses. A dear businesses. Kakra but my kakra. Kakra but me to Ghana for a person, but if you go out, your person obey. The advice not the moment.
Yeah, into Sana Mekan, I think sir, business is in there a dozen, but the main thing is Oba, I was say only the local people, or more community simuno. Omo no mo Ghana, omo no mo te community nim, ana omo no mo nim de ekoso no. Nti Oba saa nkrofo na e wo se ode ho bom, saa nkrofo na e wo se oni omo di nkomo. Na mutimi hu the kind of problems are e wo community nim. Na ebi kra na okra wo ideas na wo expectations no, na ebi okra wo sika no a obetima e den, obetima invest e dey solve saa problem no, and that's where you can find your ideas. Bibi to say recycling. To say over Ghana say yenom pure water ya ne atoto Roberts na gu obebre be ko ne hippie you can say plastic bottles and I can say pure water sachets ne ade na gu obebre. That is one perfect you can say business idea for recycling. Yeah, or machines were China nkofo betimi ato from China. Now these are machines number to come and recycle these plastic materials for export. I think that's a perfect business idea. So it all
Okay, so
comes
recycling.
yeah,
Recycling.
recycling.
Okay.
Yeah. And for any answer that but I think that is one perfect business idea with this plastic air quality waste. In as much as a memo income from the recycling, the environment, I remove it, so waste no so account. I think that's one perfect business idea.
Okay, you recommend recycling.
Yeah, recycling. I think yeah, recycling is one of the best business ideas so far.
Okay, that's pretty good. Divine, moving forward, do you think say question very controversial? Do you think say a good idea say better in your opinion?
Raising kids, hano. Okay, Minka say it's bad idea. Minka say a bad idea, but I think say in as much as you better in Kwalawa Hano, we should also make sure say your African values no, and I say your Ghanaian values no, they be making sure say they will learn those values in addition to whatever they are learning over here. But if we just leave them to the system, I say UK and I say Britain entering in Kwalano, MIA, they'll grow up and they'll turn up to be fully British kids, and they'll be something different, and they'll not have they'll not even have any interest in anything regarding Ghana. Okay, Ghana, some cry, I'm so seriously. But you bet my resume anyways, but we should just make sure say your Ghanaian values, especially your language. Nkola baby or higher omunti ye krom kasa no omunti twi and as omunti ga which in my opinion I don't think is the best. So I think say your Ghanaian values and our Ghanaian culture, and we should make sure say they learn it, especially our language, and how to respect elders. One of the key things are respect. Yeah.
Yes.
So I think we should also inculcate that in them, because the kids who are here, when you see them, I think that's something that they lack when it comes to respect. Yeah, almost said I'm for boom in 24 like that. So I think we just need to make sure they learn certain things about our Ghanaian identity. Yeah.
Obi wo hɔ a ɔso ɔpɛ sɛ ɔmu bɛfi but ne mma ɔpɛ sɛ ɔmo turn 18. Do you think say what do you think about saa nneɛma no? Obi ɔso ɔpɛ sɛ bɛdi 18 onye ɔbɛmuvu paa ɔnko yie ma no wɔ hɔ but sɛ ne bɛdi 18. Saa nneɛma nkurɔfoɔ de respect ɔmo ho. Do you think say a good idea and now they should just move with the kids?
I think it's quite a complex situation. A very complex situation. In the 18 na omubetimi ati omo ako school be a university no mo akwa omo live your life and now akwa pay apprenticeship job be aye no mo akasa live your life it will be quite difficult say obeja nkola no wo ho no abaga na say oba believe your life. So it's just a kind of unfortunate situation people find themselves in. Who some more bow and some more cool some more there. So
fantastic.
Yeah.
So, bro, how has my videos helped you? Because so chance on my videos on YouTube. How has my videos helped you?
Oh, me the inspiration. I take a lot of inspiration from videos. No, in the sense, say you are not just talking. You have actually lived whatever you are preaching. In seminar, you are actually living it, because now Australia, you were working over there, you saw the system, and you decided, say, this is not how you want to live the rest of your life. So you decided, say, Obeba Ghana, no wababe invest Ghana, and Oba invest Ghana, no so no. It went well for you. And one function, and I say one come on run to, you decided to preach it. Now can na yeah, yes, you are to ma, yes, you was similar situation, a person a Ghana no. Yeti, yes, you be free. Yes, I yes, me abu near Ghana. Until they be I'm sure YouTube videos now. It's just the inspiration. And time be a meet I have a renewed spirit. A charge me, no charge me home. Say yes. So why senior man at me, it means that within some few years to come, maybe 3 years or 4 years to come, finally, Miss Meet me a movie about Ghana permanently. I'll just have my freedom, just like you're also enjoying your freedom. So I take a lot of inspiration from videos now, and I'll continue to preach the message, so that wave now air course no so it's just inspiration.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Videos are yeah. Sometimes I'm shocked because say you preach it, but now me impact be a also. I'm a catch on for moving forward. I'm messaging me a fear. I'm surprised. And Kofua a best, and Kofua a investing in Ghana since and Kofua a cow many very surprising. And I think say in the next 5 years to 10 years, something will happen. People will force themselves to make things happen in our motherland. I'm telling you, it will happen. Yeah, it will happen. Bro, my final words, Nyonko. I've enjoyed this interview. We are almost 40 minutes. My final words, Nyonko.
Yeah, me final words ni say Obianka say mo bi ntu kwan enko abrochire. Enye na ebetwa visa na se ebetwa plane ticket amobi ya ba betu ni say men enko abrochire. Fine, it's good there. Abrochire here there, but what we are preaching, and I said the can say before say obekwa abrochire and so betu kwan akwa abrochire no, you have to have your own like goals, your long-term goals. Okwa abrochire no, o pese okwa abrochire ho for the rest of your life, and I say o pese otina abrochire na unya some capital bi and some knowledge bi, now they back to Ghana, now the beboa or mine. He said, oh, to say me, now to say Prince, now to say being the accommodia. When you are coming here, your main goal should be say one, pay some capital. Two, now pay some knowledge be. Now unya sa capital ni we, now unya sa knowledge ni we and what's out to trade on a cry, was so bantem, or so bagan and them. Now be invested, now live your life. Now, I do be our you need to bring it and make an impact. So no more Ghana no, almost a bit more benefited from a country now who want to know. But say will team say Ghana na Ghana ya foam, na Ghana ya whatever. Yeah. And you collaborate I'll be to live the rest of your life there. And you can end up in the care home and but yeah, the best say collaborate or sell pesca kakra unya capital unya some nimdie fufuro bi now the buffy now the before near the pushy or mine. Ghana is the best place to live. Ghana is the best place to live.
There be a meka say yeah it kwano. I was here share knowledge. I was here provide education.
Yeah.
Say what could you be or bit provide education. I'm a because here burger food you to make case come out here but knowledge be a yenya. You bet to say I'm a one go for so there be a make charity and yet they said they be a we use camobi and charity. But information and they be a year say what you have, you see some information here, they man, and also a one for it's young person. Yes,
ideas.
Yes. Bro, with that, the joining me. Thank you so much. Who will be say shout out to now you closing.
Hey, shout out there. You was shout out to baby. Shout out in Koma. You can say, Mammy, they were born me pa. Mammy, a friend Yarus or Nyamishano. Madame Fuku Victor, honestly, shout out. Honestly, me two chairman pa. And you'll be supporting me be Nyamishram. And also, me that was say, oh my, Akonya, and so yet me a banner. yeah we have this discussion and I hope say obi biara otie bia no obetimi anya inspiration bi afim watimi atu ho anamo papa.
All right, thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, we are new here. Subscribe to Prince Young. Let us with you, bro. Thank you so much.